Hey everyone, this is Awais on behalf of Emirard, and in today's video we are going to see that what exactly are income taxes or corporate taxes that are viable to the businesses in different countries. Either it's UK, it's USA, it's Canada, it's Australia, it's France, China, Korea, and what benefits that these businesses can avail in terms of income tax when they move their assets or their businesses across different countries from different countries to UAE. So let us just walk through with our very first country, that's UK. And as far as the income tax and corporate tax amounts are concerned, in UK the usual corporate tax ranges up to 25%, and the income tax is usually 45% when the businesses are not in place and a person is having a certain income by his side. So you're paying approximately 40 to 45% in income tax every single year. And if you have a business that's in UK, you're paying up to 25% of your revenue as a tax when you're doing business within UK. The next is Canada. Talking about Canada, we have 26 to 32% corporate tax. Businesses in Canada are paying up to 32% every single year of their revenue to the government because they have to avail certain licenses and certification and stuff like that. And if you are somebody who is having some salary or having a personal business, you're paying up to 53% of your income to the government. That's approximately half of your income, or even more than that. So you're paying more than your income to the government as a tax in return of getting some services, which are, by the way, free, off no charges in some countries. We are going to talk about that later in this video. So two countries, UK it's 25%, Canada it's up to 32% when it comes to corporate tax, and 53% when it comes to the personal income tax. Talking about Australia, we have 30% as the corporate tax. It's usually lower than we would say from Canada, but yes, it's still high. It's 30% corporate tax, and income tax is around 45%. You can see that the tax ranges from income to corporate are almost 10 to 8% at difference. If you're paying 30% in corporate, you're most probably be paying approximately 40 to 45% when it comes to personal income within these countries. So UK, Canada, Australia. Let's talk about one of our very favorite countries, USA. You are usually paying up to 32% in corporate taxes when you're doing businesses within USA. And talking about personal income tax, you're paying up to 37% when you're doing business within USA. As you can see, I'm just highlighting this stuff. Sorry for the bad highlight stuff because, yeah. So it's 32% for the corporate tax and up to 37% when you're doing business on your own or you have some personal business or personal income coming right in your bank accounts. So that's for USA. Coming up to France, it's up to 25% in corporate tax and up to 45% in personal income taxes. That's a lot. That's a lot if you talk about somebody who's having some income or some personal business revenue. That's a lot of income to pay to the government, up to 45% to just avail some certification and licenses and some benefits in return from the government. That's up to 45%. Talking about China and Korea. China, it's up to 25% in corporate taxes and 45% in personal income taxes. And lastly, we have Korea that went up to 24 to 26% when it comes to corporate taxes. And it's 45% in personal income taxes when you're talking about businesses which are personally owned or some salary or some, I would say, the revenue that a person is making either from freelance work or some gig work. If you see a pattern, a lot of countries have 40 to 45% of income tax and 30 to 35% or even more than 25% in corporate tax. But what if we tell you at Emirard we can help you transfer your assets, transfer your business to a place where you can have all the benefits, all the licenses, all the certifications that you need to make sure your business is smoothly running. You can have that at almost 0% income tax. You got us right. We're talking about none other than or UAE. You can see it's 0% corporate tax unless you're making a certain amount of revenue per year. You're paying nothing to the government. No personal income taxes, no personal income taxes even after you become the resident. So it's a perfect place for you to transfer your business or your assets or even your personal job or salary or revenue or asset, whatever you have on your own. You can transfer that and have 0% income tax on that, and even 0% corporate tax on your assets on your business that you are having within UAE. And we at Emirard can help you transfer those assets or business to UAE so you can have a taste of running a corporate tax free business, a business that is free from any taxes, and you won't have to focus on these taxes and corporations. And all you need to do is just focus on your business, your clients, and your growth. And if you're willing, and if you're one of those who are willing to transfer your business to UAE, you're willing to transfer your assets to UAE, we have got you covered. Let us know, and we will help you do that. Thank you so much. This is Awais on behalf of Emirard. Thank you so much, guys.